Hey there, headbangers! Welcome back to the channel. I hope you're all having a fantastic day. Thanks for tuning in like always. If you happen to be new around here, I'm GoreCore, and today we're going to hit up the Finnish power metal band Kiuas. We're going to check out a track from their latest EP entitled From the Anchorage. Now, I can't pronounce the name of the EP. It's in Finnish. I'm bad enough at English, although at anyone else's language. So if you'd like to know what that is, click on the link that's down in the description below for the original video. They have the name of it under their description for their video. That'll give you the name. Sorry, I can't pronounce it, so I'm not going to butcher it. But that being said, I used to be a huge fan of this band. I definitely enjoyed their earlier material. Their first album, Spirit of Ukko, is absolutely excellent. Then they had an album called Reformation that I thought was good. Then they put out the new Dark Age, which I thought was fantastic. And then I must admit, they put out their last album, Lust Driven, which definitely went into a little bit of a lighter direction. There was definitely tracks on there that I enjoyed, but overall it was my least favorite of the four. So the band disbanded back then. I don't know exactly when. The last album was in 2010, but now they're back and we're looking at 2024, so that's 14 years. So if I'm going to be honest, I'm not sure what I'm going to expect here because I feel like they're probably going to go into a lighter direction. I mean, that's where they were going. Now everybody's a little bit older, but I'm definitely curious. I think these guys are fantastic musicians. And at the end of their life, before they reformed, of course, they did try out new vocalists, and I just don't think that went anywhere, but the original vocalist is back for this. So let's get into it and see what they've got for us. There we go, nice. Bringing some heaviness still. Ooh, synth sounds a little different than what they used to do. That's cool though.
Steadfast, unyielding, she plows through the waves in the wake of heroes of old, braving the tempest. Embrace
President Ukko.
In the visions once foretold, caressed by the vast unknown, reciting the mariner's poem. We leave on the shore of scars and failures, useless prayers, as we head for the great unknown waters. And as each moment
Vocalist still sounds the same, which is great.
every time, as the tales we believe, all the fate now unread, but through our poems and songs, gateways to worlds unreal, where the infinite mind has no boundaries. We are immortal, unborn, mighty, graceful, and calm, at least until we must return. Her hull creaks and groans, but holds firm through the blaze. Relentless hands grasping the helm, at the mercy of Ahti and Bellamar's grace. Oathbound, blessed and condemned. The ocean's boundless might shall our future rewrite, as we leave
Killer guitar work in there.
scars and failures, useless prayers, as we head for the great unknown waters. And as each moment we die and are reborn every time, as the tales we believe, all the fate now unread, but through our poems and songs, gateways to worlds unreal, where the infinite mind has no boundaries. We are immortal,
I actually love their guitar work. I think he's a fantastic guitar player.
Our scars and failures, useless prayers, as we head for the great
Get your lighters, folks.
And as each moment we die and are reborn every time, as the tales we believed of our fate now unweave through our poems and songs, gateways to worlds unreal, where the infinite mind has no boundaries. We are immortal, unborn, mighty, graceful, and calm, at least until we must return. At least until we must return.
And there we have it. That was from the Anchorage by Kiuas. I definitely enjoyed this, but as I mentioned, I figured that this would go into a lighter direction, and it definitely did a bit. Now, this is only one song off the EP, so I don't know what lies ahead with the other ones. And again, they're just getting back into the game, so who knows what the future will bring. But it was a little bit lighter, but it was still good. It definitely still sounded like the band. Musicianship here is top-notch like always. And when I first heard the vocalist of this band way back, I really wasn't a fan in the beginning. I thought he had more of an alternative sort of vocal, and it really didn't grab me at first, but after a few listens, I really warmed up to it, and he actually has a lot of power to his voice. And in some live videos that I've watched, he seems to recreate it live very fantastically, which is great, because sometimes live bands just don't really cut it, but they definitely seem to do a good job. And I just think all the musicianship in this band is fantastic. I love the guitar work in this. I think he's a phenomenal guitarist. He writes fantastic riffs, and the leads that he writes suit the music. It's not just thrown there for the sake of being there. It actually complements it, and I think that's rare, so I think that's great. Of course, this is just good stuff overall. The themes are still there that they've always used, so it ties in with their earlier stuff, as I mentioned Uko in this, which of course their first album was The Spirit of Uko. So great stuff there. I'm definitely curious to see what the future holds for these guys. Everybody's doing a fantastic job like always. So yeah, I enjoyed this. Again, not as heavy as I would like, but at the same time, I still thought it was good. So I'm definitely interested to see what we get in the future. That being said, if you enjoyed this, I highly recommend you check them out. Go check out their other albums. I think you'll find material that you definitely enjoy. It's all very well done. And of course, as far as the video goes, nothing too crazy there. It's just a lyric video, but it did look very professional. It was suiting to the themes. So it's all very nicely done. No complaints whatsoever. Again, definitely curious to see what these guys do in the future. So if you enjoyed this, go check them out. Support them if you enjoy them. That being said, if you have a moment to help support this channel, then please subscribe. It helps the channel grow. And pay that like button. And if you'd like to get our future updates, stab that notification bell down below for that. As well, don't forget about those socials down below. You can follow me on all the major platforms. The original link is down there, of course. And there's a bunch of other links there if you want to take the time to check them out. But once again, thank you so much for tuning in for this video. I appreciate all of your support and taking the time to watch these. I hope everybody has a fantastic day. Thank you so much, everybody. Cheers.